Recruiting and hiring staff can be very expensive. It costs time and money. Many employers now make use of psychology to weed out unsuitable candidates. This can help you find the right people. Psychological testing is an objective way to assess possible staff. Psychological assessments are tests developed by psychologists to assess individual behavioural traits. They can be used to identify if a person has the right skills and the right attitudes for the job. There are two main types of psychological tests. One tests personality and the other intelligence. Personality tests became more widely used in the 1990s. The 5-factor model test looks at 5 main personality traits. If a person is neurotic, an extrovert, agreeable, open to experience, or conscientious. All of these can be used to predict a person's job performance. However, the use of this test has declined. Some traits, such as conscientiousness, do offer a good prediction of a person's job performance. But some other factors, such as whether they're an extrovert or agreeable, are only relevant in some careers. Personality tests are still used, but they're far more sophisticated today. They're used to assess if a person has the right character traits for a specific job. Not all tests are appropriate to all jobs. They aim to reveal if the person has the right personality to excel at a particular job. Different personalities are required for different jobs. So there's no one-size-fits-all in a personality test. The sort of personality for a retail job might be quite different to the sort of personality to be a police officer. Intelligence tests or mental ability tests can measure factors such as a person's verbal, written and mathematical abilities. Our general mental ability has been found to be stable over time, and it doesn't change much to any great degree. So mental ability testing can be useful. It can be a useful predictor of a person's ability in these areas. People with high levels of general mental ability have been found to acquire job knowledge quicker. Employers need to trust that a candidate will be ethical and truthful. Employers want to know, will they waste time and money? Some potential recruits might say what they think the employer wants to hear. Personality tests can be a useful tool, but they should not be the only things that help an organisation to decide who to employ. They can be useful in the initial stages of recruitment to weed out unsuitable candidates. But later on, interviews and other forms of assessment are useful. People are complex, and a test may not give us the true and rich profile of a person and their abilities. Psychological tests do not show motivation. A person may have all the right skills, but this doesn't mean they will be motivated to do the job well. Tests can fail for various reasons. The applicant may be nervous in a test, or they might be simply dishonest. Applicants can be shortlisted based on test results, but the process may actually lose the best candidate. Evaluate candidates with this in mind. Everyone has some level of unconscious bias, and that can flavour our decisions. Testing can be impartial, and that can help employers to be unbiased in the hiring process. Using predetermined tests can help an employer stay focused. Identify exactly what needs to be known, then design tests to indicate those things. Tests can be tailored to find personality and mental ability traits which are relevant to a specific job role. Psychological testing can be particularly useful for recruiting for high-stress jobs such as medicine, firefighting, and law enforcement. They can help an organisation to see how a person responds under stress. Testing an applicant can be a valuable tool if you have good communication skills and an understanding of human behaviour. Don't use it as the only tool for determining a person's job suitability though. Other tools such as interviews, trial work days, and so on are still important.